A report from Acronis predicts that ransomware could cause $30 billion in damages to global organizations by 2023, thereby remaining the top cyber threat to corporates and governments. Nearly half of all reported breaches in the first half of this year involved stolen credentials. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Cyber attacks have contributed to a loss of more than $60 billion in decentralized finance, that is DeFi currency, since 2012, and $44 billion of that has vanished during the last 12 months. Ransomware underlines how overcomplexity in IT and infrastructure leads to increased attacks. Nearly half of all reported breaches during the first half of 2022 involved stolen credentials, which enable phishing and ransomware campaigns, according to the report. To extract credentials and other sensitive information, cybercriminals use phishing and malicious emails as their preferred infection vectors. Nearly 1% of all emails contain malicious links or files, and more than one quarter, that is 26.5% of all emails, were delivered to the user's inbox, not blocked by Microsoft 365. Organizations of all sizes need a holistic approach to cybersecurity that integrates everything from anti-malware to email security and vulnerability assessment capabilities, experts say. Ransomware gangs like Conti and Lapsus are inflicting serious damages. The Conti gang demanded $10 million in ransomware from the Costa Rican government and has published much of the 672 gigabytes of data it stole. Lapsus stole 1 TB of data and leaked credentials of over 70,000 Nvidia users. The same gang also stole 30 GB worth of T-Mobile's source code. 600 malicious email campaigns made their way across the internet in the first half of 2022, and 58% of the emails were phishing attempts. Another 28% of those emails featured malware, the report noted. The business world is increasingly distributed, and in Q2, an average of 8.3% of endpoints tried to access malicious URLs. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. SerumInstitute to soon launch cervical cancer vaccine. SerumInstitute of India CEO Adar Poonawalla said that India's first indigenously developed quadrivalent human papilloma virus vaccine for the prevention of cervical cancer will be possibly launched by the end of the year and will be made available in an affordable price range of ₹200 to ₹400. The vaccine would first be made available through the government channel, and from next year onwards, some private partners would be involved too. Cervical cancer in India ranks as the second most frequent cancer among women between 15 and 44 years of age. Chinese hackers used ScanBox malware for attacking Australian government. A months-long cyber espionage campaign undertaken by a Chinese nation-state group targeted several entities to extract information about its victims and meet its strategic goals. The targets include local and federal Australian government agencies, Australian news media companies, and global heavy industry manufacturers that maintain wind turbines in the South China Sea. The attacks took the form of several phishing campaign waves between mid-April and June that employed URLs impersonating as Australian media firms to deliver the ScanBox reconnaissance framework. Twitter to soon roll out long-awaited edit button to paid subscribers. Twitter Inc. will launch a widely requested edit button for its paid subscribers in the coming weeks. Subscribers who pay $4.99 per month for Twitter Blue will soon be able to edit their tweets a few times within 30 minutes of publication. For years, Twitter users have demanded the ability to edit their tweets after publishing in order to fix errors like typos. Edited tweets will have an icon and timestamp to display when the post was last edited. Users will be able to click on the label of an edited tweet to view the edit history and previous versions of the post. Angira Agrawal appointed as Global SVP GTM and Strategy at Exotel. Exotel announced the appointment of former Airtel executive Angira Agrawal as Global SVP Go-to-Market and Strategy. In his role, Angira will elevate customer propositions for Exotel's expanding clientele of multinational corporations by utilizing the full potential of the company's unified customer engagement platform. Prior to Exotel, he was working with Airtel. Angira has worked at some of the biggest names like Skylo, Vodafone, NEC, Tata Communications, Persistent, Oracle, and Unimobile. Rajasthan government sanctions rupees 40 crores as electric vehicle purchase grant. The Rajasthan government implemented a new electric vehicle policy offering financial incentives to electric vehicle buyers in the state. Under the new Rajasthan electric vehicle policy, the government has approved rupees 40 crores as the total contribution on the purchase of electric vehicles. The policy will aim to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles in the state and will be effective for 5 years. The state government would compensate SGST amount of rupees 5,000 to rupees 10,000 for two-wheelers. For the purchase of three-wheelers, rupees 10,000 to rupees 20,000 will be reimbursed based on the battery capacity of the vehicle. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.